the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power.
Rock and roll.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood, we're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. It's a gain of 22. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will reveal big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pretty throwing here on first. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. George Kittle, the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Motioning the tight end now. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
That's That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's Connor on the option. Defense follows the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Puts him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, looks like 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a 1st down. They'll run here following the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I can promise you this, Kate, as we rep that play over the course of the week offensively, there was no way, no rhyme or reason you should get tackled for a loss in the middle of the field. Put a gold star by that defensive effort.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Garrett Williams.
Hey, Kay, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
Dude, he don't even know what he's doing. I just threw a ball right to him. He's user and he's going back and forth, not knowing where to go.
Partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk.
Great read,
and could do some serious damage.
A little bit longer. He's going to be open. That's on me.
On is Moody for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
What kind of, dude, he has a quick in route, and like, when you don't run your route, I'm expecting you to
The 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
At the Cardinals' 6-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. Third and goal coming up.
It's now third and goal.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Two free touchdowns. Those are points back to back.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And he's walling slips just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man motioned over. Murray here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The Cardinals trailing on the scoreboard.
As soon as I look down.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pulled in at the 20. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Purdy throwing here. That finds Jacob Kelly. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play. But this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set. All right, rise up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
3 picks off.
No luck finding George Kittle with that one.
3 picks.
So that brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
To the air again. Purdy. He sends this one to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To throw again, it's Purdy. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. 1st and 10. Murray. Down the field. Evans has it. 40. At the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? What? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Dude, he's supposed to pick up that block, bro. I'm looking at him to pick up that block, bro. I'm looking at him to pick up that block, bro.
That pick six ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
28, Cardinals 7.
Mind-boggling, bro.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Expecting him to pick up that ball, bro. If he gets that block and not in the zone, while you're chasing the dude that's right in front of you, no fear of difference.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Kyler throwing here. Pass complete to Mechie. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again. Murray makes the connection to James Conner. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Has it down close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And they pick him up again.
Ooh, Tyler. Put it on him, dude.
And the 49ers are going to have his second interception of the season.
How you overthrowing that big ass
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Pretty throwing here on 1st. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. 3rd down coming. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the red zone now. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Play action now with Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now it's Purdy. He makes the catch. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Play action now, Purdy.
That's
a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making a 3-score game in the 4th. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
Yep.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying.
Oh my God.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
I just don't know why we can't get an interception. Brock Purdy's making every throw.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 55 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Murray here on first down. Chased out to his right. And this one doesn't go far.
Look how fast.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Escapes the pocket. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
A gain of 12. And the Cardinals.
First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Another chance at it on second and goal, still from the 5. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Murray, third and goal.
Nobody blocking.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it fourth and goal. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals get it back to a 14-point game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Across the 45 and still going. And he's down all the way to the 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we're out of time in this one. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.